When I look at philanthropy in India today, there's lots to be heartened about. I think more and more people are becoming philanthropists, and organizations like Dasra are helping the philanthropists meet the potential, sort of causes or institutions that can be supported by philanthropy. And I think that's a great start, and I think it's very positive to see that. I do believe that we need to do, there's a lot of tactical philanthropy. People are doing point solutions for different things, which is a very good thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I believe that some of the large problems that we need to solve require a more strategic approach, which require to look at the problem in its totality, in a holistic manner, and work with businesses, work with governments, work with non-profits, work with technology solutions, and see how you can systematically address those challenges. So I think a little more of that is required, and I think we need a little more collaboration, because typically each philanthropist works in his or her own area, but not necessarily collaborating with others. So I think creating coalitions of philanthropists who all put their weight behind one goal and all sort of march to the same drummer, I think that's a far more effective way of getting results. Let me speak about collaboration in philanthropy. And again, I think this requires some effort for business leaders, because business leaders in the domain of their companies are, masters of whatever they can survey, and therefore they're not really used to consulting many people for taking decisions. But the moment you move into collaborative philanthropy, which you need to get strategic outcomes, you need to work with others. You need to work with peers. You need to work with people with different ideologies, different personalities, and that requires a huge investment in those relationships. And some of the things that I have found that have worked for me, one is that when the goal is very large, when it's it's a very ambitious goal, then that's a good way for people to sink the differences. When I created the team at Aadhaar, it was a startup, and half my people were very much from the government. They were dyed-in-the-wool bureaucrats, terrific people, but they were brought up in a particular system of bureaucracy. And the other half of my team were all technologists, entrepreneurs, people from the private sector. So there are two different cultures, and I had to blend these two cultures together. And the way we blended, not that we got it right every time, but the way we blended it together was, the goal was so large that people are willing to subsume the differences to that goal. So I think it's important to have large goals, which then allow that people then become, sort of subservient to the larger goal, and that helps in bringing a unity of purpose. And then I think the simplicity of the goal is also very important. In Aadhaar, our goal was very simple: give 1 billion people an ID, and to do 600 million people in 5 years, we did that. In next step, our goal is to reach 200 million children with enhanced learning opportunities. So when you have a simple goal, then it's easier to align more people behind it. The simplicity of the goal and the ambition, and then of course working on getting everyone to subscribe to a larger vision, I think are very important for collaboration.